goal of ministering to people is to minister to everybody so that everybody can encounter Jesus. And a lot of times prisoners don't get included in that because you don't see them out on the highway or at the grocery store or anywhere like that. And so it's just really cool to be able to go out of your way to minister to people that wouldn't be ministered to otherwise.
Seeds were planted here today that as they go back out of juvenile, they can take what's been said and done here today and go back out into the world. They call it going back into the free world and tell other kids about what happened here today. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome for Mirror Image to come in and to sing to these kids. They will remember it for the rest of their lives.
I wanna give them hope, I wanna give them peace, I wanna give the greatest to these, give them love, love. I wanna tell the truth and lead them to the light and tell them everything will be alright. Give them love, give them Jesus.
Something that God has really shown me on this trip is His power to move in ways that we don't even know. When we go into these prisons and we go in, the prisoners come in and you see them and they don't really seem interested, and we sing our songs and they get into it, but it just seems like they think it's funny for us to be doing this stuff. And then Dr. Wilton gets up and they seem really distracted and like they're not really listening, and so it gets really discouraging because you're like, we're doing this for nothing. But then when Dr. Wilton gets down and he's like, do you want to accept Jesus? If you want us to pray for you, raise your hand, and you see an entire room of prisoners raise their hand. It's really cool because you can see that God's working in ways that you don't even know and that He's greater than what you think He can do, and it's really been cool to see that.
I wanna change the world, make it a better place, but is it really better if they never really know real hope?
It's my 4th year on Mirror Image, and I just like keep coming back because it's such a great ministry project. It's so much different from other mission projects that other people talk about. My friends, people at school, they say, you know, go to other states, go to other countries, do this kind of stuff, but this is different. It's going into prisons and actually talking to people who don't ever hear the word. They don't have any influence from the outside world, so it's actually us getting to go to them and getting the word firsthand, and that's why I keep coming back.
This is my first year on Mirror Image. I think the trip has impacted me more than I thought it would. Each prison, God sends a different message. Every prison is different types of people. I think that even when we feel discouraged and we feel like the prisoners aren't receiving the message we're trying to give to them, God shows up in the end and shows us that He really does. And I think this trip is amazing to prepare our hearts to go back to Spartanburg and other places to continue to share the gospel.
Thank you very much, because these residents here are in dire need of this support, the support that their family members cannot give them. And it goes a long way. It really, really does. There's a wall of anger, of hate, of just a variety of different things. And there's a lot of hope that you guys instill in them, and that's great.